On the outskirts of Dubai, where the desert still prevails, a young man from Germany is working hard to make his dream come true. Alex Renner wants to run the most luxurious garage in the Arabian Gulf. Today, he opens his doors for an exclusive look inside.
This is where we're going to do all our Porsches. We do approximately 150 cars a month, just purely on Porsche alone. This is where we do the Ferraris and Maseratis. Again here, similar to Porsche, for me very important that we can repair and maintain everything and anything. Starting maintenance, repairs, we do tuning as well. We have suppliers from Europe for exhausts on those cars. And electrics, nothing is not possible for us.
There are only a few places in the world where this remarkable story could take place. Dubai, in the United Arab Emirates, a wealthy international city still growing at high speed. It has also become one of the hottest spots for the hottest cars. Only here can Alex realize his dream in record time. A few years back, he started in Dubai as an employed mechanic. Now, sheiks and millionaires are already asking him for appointments.
People are interested in modifications, in crazy cars, quick cars. Obviously, it's a prestige. Still people out there doing fancy, crazy stuff, modifications worth more than the car, for example, and these cars are expensive.
Alex is on his way to a rare house call on the Palm. One of his closest friends and best clients has a problem with his Ferrari 599 GTO, worth more than $500,000. The beast won't start.
Here we are now on the Palm Jumeirah, on one of the fronts. The villas have direct access with beach to the sea. Jumeirah, for example, is, there's the Hotel Atlantis, there's the theme park as well. Very famous, have to see when visiting Dubai. We are just looking for Villa 19 now. It should come fairly soon.
All Alex knows is that his friend hasn't moved the car from the garage for a while. He suspects an electronic problem and has brought the original Ferrari tester to check what's wrong. Sometimes even the boss needs help from his staff.
Yes, hi Justin. I can't find the plug on the 599. It's a GTO, by the way, yeah? I'm trying to have a look now and figure out why the car's not starting. It has power definitely, so that basically means the battery is fine. I suspect somebody somehow an immobilizer problem. Yeah, what I'm gonna do now is the car is, as you can see, on gear 1 now. I'm trying to put it in neutral so we then can pick up the car fairly easy.
The villas on the Palm are home to some of the richest people in town. So the attached garages give shelter to the most exclusive cars. On the way back, Alex spots a beauty.
This here, for example, this is a 458 Ferrari. Latest model, the successor of the 430. Yeah, fantastic car, I have to admit. Such a car is not often seen here in Dubai.
The United Arab Emirates have one of the highest accident rates in the world. It's no wonder. Drivers from 200 nations are trying to get along in heavy traffic. Lots of work for the body shop at ARM.
Yeah, here, part of the body shop, obviously the usual accident repairs on these cars. The fender, the bumper, nothing special, the routine repairs on Porsches or any cars. Very common, mainly front because they're quite quick, and then we have front accidents.
His next customer has a very small but very typical problem with his very fast car.
Hey Alan, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Congratulations with your new workshop.
It's
really fantastic.
Thanks a lot.
My friends, they told me about it, so I thought I better go here. I got a new car,
Really
Turbo S, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, looks fantastic. Nice color.
It's very nice with this full option with carbon fiber and inside, and it's really, really, really beautiful. It's really nice. But I have one problem. When I go on the highway, you can go 140 before it's flash.
Yeah.
And by 120, I have this annoying sound, this beeping sound. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
So I hope you can help me with this.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
The typical problem. Yeah,
Thank you.
It will take 15 minutes approximately. We need to modify a coating on the car.
Perfect.
We want a coffee, cappuccino?
Very nice. I will love that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thanks
Thank
a lot.
you.
The irritating speed limit indicator has been dealt with before the client can finish his cappuccino. In the meantime, Alex turns from petrol and grease to paper and PC. Alex was an apprentice in Munich, Germany, before he became a mechanic with Porsche in Dubai. Soon he climbed up the ladder and only recently opened his own business. The pressure is high on the 32-year-old father of two, demanding clients, mechanical challenges every day, and the biggest challenge of all, finding and leading a staff of 35 people. Like every day, rows of Porsches, Maseratis, and Ferraris will be waiting to be taken care of. Alex Renner is yet another day closer to realizing his dream, to run the most luxurious garage in the entire Middle East.
Deep water holes, stones, and yet this is the calm before the storm. Because here in the off-road park of Langenaltheim, one of the hardest competitions takes place, the Steinbeißer Trophy. That's 2 days of pure action. Around 100 eager fans battle it out here for the title of Off-Road King. This 10-hectare area holds a lot of traps and pitfalls. Breakdowns and mishaps are unavoidable. He and co-pilot Tim Müller have been a well-functioning team for years and have overcome quite a few difficulties. They're always accompanied by their yellow steed. Under its bonnet is a 145 horsepower, 2.9-litre V6 from a Ford Scorpio.
This is a Nissan Patrol, an old K160 made in 1983. I built it from scraps and I've been driving it for 10 years of this whole trophy thing. You can see the battle scars it got over the years.
In an off-road competition, the right equipment is more important than power. Without a winch, recovery slings and a ground anchor, nothing is possible in harsh terrain. A roll cage is also vital. Quite a few components, such as the chassis and the dashboard, have been purpose-built by Roland. This off-road lover puts 100 hours of labour into his hobby every year.
Yeah, nearly 10 years of these trophies. It started with the Transylvania Trophy in the Ukraine. I've been here at Steinbeißer every time apart from last year. Once you've been bitten by the off-road bug and you enjoy it, it just doesn't let you go. It's a really special sort of kick.
Shortly before the start, the four-wheel drive stallions are stamping their hooves and waiting to be let loose. first day, the competitors have to compete a 30-kilometre-long loop course. But the course is chock full of dangers. The first few breakdowns are inevitable. Roland and Tim are having no big problems in their Nissan Patrol and drive effortlessly by their competitors. Others are struggling much more. The Steinbeißer Trophy isn't called the toughest off-road competition for nothing. The terrain is studded with several especially difficult challenges. If the driver doesn't keep total concentration in these extreme conditions, even for a moment, there can be severe consequences. This 30-metre-long steep slope has to be overcome 3 times. Without a good winch, this one is out of the question. Now Roland and Tim have reached this special test and try their luck. First, the co-pilot Tim has to make his way up the hill to set the winch rope on a strong anchor. He's pretty tired by now and has to muster up his last reserves of energy. Then Roland can winch them up with a delicate touch. That's that. Get the stamp and get going again. The next day, their preparations for the upcoming second round are already well underway. Yesterday's endeavour has left some damage that they need to quickly take care of.
This morning we listed all the damage. The differential cap had a slight leak, wore through from the bevel gear inside as I hit a rock. We replaced it. Then the alternator was clogged with mud. We put in a new regulator. We had some trouble starting because of the water where it splashed up a bit. Now we cleaned the whole ignition system and covered it with a water-resistant agent.
Well prepared, they go right to the starting line. There are 8 stations altogether on today's programme, and with better chances, their ambition is growing as well. But what's wrong now? Deep in a valley, the patrol is not moving an inch. Smoke is pouring out of the front. The fan is making trouble again, but this is no time to lose your cool so close to the finish. They get lucky. A few minutes later, they're moving again. Uh-oh, and now it looks like there's one more problem.
The radio's gone, everything must be...
Problems with overheating, no radio signal, and on its last legs, the Nissan Patrol crawls up the last hill. And rolls across the finish line.
Jonas,
Finished the round, got through the course. Apart from the fan, it went really well. I have to say, we're really happy. I think about 6 came in before us, and that's acceptable. Bit of a traffic jam in the first part. Where to now? Grab a pint.
All in all, they finish in 4th place. Mission Steinbeißer successfully accomplished.